Hello again, guys. With me here today for this video is Gavin.
Hello!
He's another member of the Find Your Strength team and a good friend of mine. He's been there every step of the way during my fat loss journey, and because he thinks everybody's natural. Isn't that right, Gavin?
Everybody. Mike O'Hearn is the Natty King. Simeon Panda is the Natty God. What's the 200-pound? Ulysses is the epitome of natural.
He is.
He's only 200 pounds.
He's just a jack BBC with awesome
If someone's
hair.
giving him steroids, he deserves his money back.
Yeah.
Because he's only 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Come on.
So, this video was inspired by a Reddit thread that was made accusing me of using steroids. In lieu of my transformation video, where I outlined my 100-pound weight loss and some videos of me lifting, the claims were that you cannot be both somewhat aesthetic and deadlift 600 pounds.
Isn't that awesome?
Jeez.
Like, that's the ultimate compliment.
Yeah.
Because even if you're on steroids, it means they're working and people are noticing. If you're not on steroids, then it means that you look so good, people don't think it's possible naturally. So if you ask me, whether it's calling out your credibility or not, there's no more complimentary way to insult somebody.
100%.
If it even is an insult.
I think
wish somebody would accuse me of being on steroids.
I think we should just retire the channel, say thank you to the 36 loyal subscribers, and say, that's it, I'm just going to quit lifting, man. I've made it.
Alright, I guess the video's over.
Yep.
Anyways,
so I go from interviewing Dan Green to now being accused of being on steroids. Man, my head is too big for this video alone. Anyways,
it's like having your own action figure.
It
Did I
is.
say that already?
Yeah, you might have said that, but it's 100% true. It's worth saying again.
Yeah.
So, I'm 200 pounds, 5'10.5", pretty lean. I'd say, body fat estimates are so dumb, but between 10 and 12% body fat, let's say. Does that scream 1% top tier genetics to you?
Not in the least. And
Come on.
you're definitely someone who's got, above average genetics. You have a gift with your body to be able to both be strong and to sort of transform it bigger, smaller, stuff like that. But to say that you represent like the elite of what can be achieved, we all knew those kids growing up that were bigger and stronger than everybody else, and no, they didn't look like that because their crazy parents put them on growth hormone. We all know those guys in
That's what the internet thinks.
Yeah, we all knew those guys on the high school football team who started working out and eating and taking things seriously at a young age, and what they looked like. It's just what's sad is that this has become such a joke that people are setting the bar so incredibly low for themselves. It's like you've all been living under a rock and were homeschooled as children and just watched the Smurfs and Richard Simmons workout hour, and that's your perception of what your body could ever look like. It's sad. It really is sad, and it needs to stop. Not because it's insulting people or questioning people's credibility and their work ethic, but because it's just such a sign of how low people set their standard, and it's no wonder like you guys don't look the way you want to look if you're saying things like that.
Amen to that. What I didn't record that people didn't see was the fact that I lost over 100 pounds. My squat went down 150 pounds, similar with my bench and something very similar with my deadlift. Nobody saw that period. I was weak as fuck for a while. Now, if that's indicative of gear use, then I need to fire whoever's giving me my shit and find a new supplier because my stuff is bunk. You just say that, it's crazy. If anybody was to put on a significant amount of weight and become 300 plus pounds, my waist was bordering on like 50 inches. And then and then losing that, you don't think that there'd be some sort of like significant lean body mass gain in that process?
And on that same note, you have to keep in mind, guys, so he's got a 650-pound deadlift, but that's like what he does. That's what he lives for. That's what he does in the gym. He trains for that. He's basically a professional power lifter. Now, average Joes like me who never even deadlifted in their life until about 8 months ago, less than a week after had me doing my first deadlift, I was pulling 315 pounds.
Yeah, close to 400.
That's nothing special, but there's tons of you out there who are pulling 4 plates, 5 plates, and you're doing that naturally. So you think because if you think about it, if I can walk in the gym as some guy who's never done it and pull 315 pounds, why couldn't someone who trains to do that and does it at an elite level be able to do twice as much? Why does he need drugs to do that? Maybe he just practices.
Absolutely. It's not to demean, his goals. He's got more aesthetics-based goals. I have an unhealthy obsession with getting strong for whatever reason. I have a few screws loose. But the take-home message from this is I'm not bashing any of you guys accusing me. I thank you for these compliments. Because actually, in all honesty, it makes me feel great. However, the take-home message to anybody, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced, is do not set limitations for yourself
And
already.
set your sights higher.
Set them higher. Exactly. I didn't know that I was going to be deadlifting near 700 pounds at 200 pounds body weight. I had no idea. It just kind of happened as a result of kind of the work along the way. And I want similar things to happen to you guys. So just don't set limitations for yourself. Just work hard. Who cares who's using or not? Look at them as inspiration and just do your thing. That's all we could ever say is just do your thing. It doesn't matter. He's going to eat a coffee crisp. And that's the end of the video, guys. So subscribe and keep the Not Natty accusations coming because I truly appreciate that. Right, Gavin?
Yeah, if you guys want to learn how to get big, strong, and dumb, follow this guy.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's it. Well.